Dark Souls 2 is genuinely unfair. The game has awful balancing, it's full of ganking, and there's a stat that is directly linked to how many invincibility frames you get. It's pretty crap. Dark Souls 2 is like banging your head against a brick wall, not to mention the Pursuer. Yet, I still love this game. I beat the game in about 46 hours or so, and every part of it was difficult. The game fundamentally misunderstands what the point of difficulty in Dark Souls 1 was for, and goes for the whole "you're gonna die" being a selling point. The Pursuer! Even though the game is fundamentally flawed in so many ways, that made the challenge of beating it all the more satisfying. Battling through all the poorly designed and monotonous boss fights was quite the task, but every time I beat one of those bosses, it always felt like I was getting closer to my end goal, even if it was frustrating to the point of controller throwing. The Pursuer! Through sheer accident, they made something that to just the right kind of person was the most irritating game. Yet for that reason alone, I had to beat it. Every time I got defeated, it only made me more angry and more determined to see the end credits. You have to overcome unfair odds, fight against poorly made, overpowered, and overused abilities, making it a genuine challenge even if they didn't mean for it to be challenging in that way. Now you might have noticed the foreshadowing, the Pursuer, earlier in the video. The Pursuer is the second boss in the game, and it's hard as nails. From the way he moves, to the size of the arena, to the stupid abilities he gets, like being able to curse you. Every aspect of him is counterintuitive to the way the game is played. It forces you to change the way you play completely in a very frustrating way. But that's what makes it so interesting. Of course, you could do it the easy way, with the ballista, but that only really works if you have online play, and at the time, I did not. Not many games will force you into a situation where you have to change what you do just because of how open they've become. In an odd way, it feels like Dark Souls 2, in its horrible design, has created its own experience, reminiscent of an old arcade game, with a harsh difficulty curve and its vagueness of goals. Of course, if this experience is worth it is up to the person. I just so happen to find the messiness of this game interesting, so I would say it's at least something worth looking at when thinking about game balancing and an intended experience. I don't know, man, just bad.
What lies ahead, only you can see.